Testing, testing. Can you hear that sexy voice of yours? Testing, testing. Can you hear that sexy voice? Okay. What's up, Twitch? It's your Lord and Savior King D353 here, with yet another and quite possibly the final stream of Let's Play Fire Emblem Engaged. In the last episode, we killed my mom. Again. To destroy the final shard. In this episode, we finally head out to take on Sombron on his home turf. But first, we have supports to go through.
What am I going to do? Does Diamant even understand how a future king should behave?
I heard my name. Did you need me for something, Citrinne?
Oh, no, I was just talking to myself. Do you need me for something?
I just came by to let you know that I sent the nobles a letter.
You did what? Why? You promised you wouldn't make things worse.
Don't panic. I didn't mention you at all. I made it clear that I won't wage any wars, but will prioritize a prosperous future for Brodia.
Oh.
That should put a stop to the rumors, right? No more whispers of collusion?
Yes, I believe that will do it. I'm sorry you had to resolve this, Diamant.
No, I should have sent a reply myself. I'm sorry that I passed my duty on to you.
And I should have been more direct. It was my attempted sweet-talking that led to the rumors. I hope things settle down soon. I miss dancing my cares away. And it's starting to feel like I'll never attend another formal ball.
That depends on how well I do my job.
You mean how well we do our jobs?
You're right. We'll need everyone to work together to bring peace to Brodia. I hope you'll keep pushing me forward, Citrinne.
Of course I will. We are close cousins after all. Practically siblings.
Yes, it has felt that way. I hope that never changes.
Diamant, would you like to play a game of tag? Just like we used to?
Are you sure you wouldn't rather play Princess?
No, I'm in a rare mood for tag. And this time, you're it.
That's cute. Wait, how did... You know what? Doesn't matter.
Merrin, thank you.
What? Why are you thanking me all of a sudden?
You told me I should take pride in the fact that I'm a dragon. I'm not sure I can truly see it as a positive thing yet, but everything you said makes me think that I might feel good about it. One day. So, thank you, Merrin.
Lady Veyle.
Merrin, what's wrong?
I'm all right. I'm just so happy you feel that way. I can't help crying. I will never forget this moment as long as I live.
It's okay. You don't need to make a big deal out of it. Oh, you are unusual, aren't you?
The both of us. What an unusual pair we make.
Yes, we do.
That's it. I've made up my mind. From now on, I'm going to help you figure out what's so great about being a dragon. No one loves dragons more than I do, so that makes me the perfect person for the job. I'm going to find you so many reasons why being a dragon is cool.
I'm so excited. And I'm so glad you're the one to help me with this.
And just like that, I've already found one reason. You are kind. And all those experiences you had during your long life as a dragon made you kind.
I see. Now you're making me blush.
Oh, this is just the beginning. I'm going to find you 100, no, 1,000 reasons. You'd better prepare yourself, Lady Veyle.
Okay, I'm ready. You know, for the first time, I might actually be looking forward to life. And it's all because of you, Merrin.
Well, that's a depressing thought. Do I have any bonds I need to do? Nope. And before I actually go into the level, Are there any bonds between people and their main emblems that I want to increase a bit more? Diamant and Roy aren't at max. Veyle, you're supposed to be with Celica.
Celica!
Let's go!
You two aren't at max. You're with Micaiah because I have nothing better to give you.
Micaiah,
Of course.
You and Micaiah especially need a bit more. So let's go ahead and use my friendship points, because if I'm right, and this is the final level like I think it is, I might as well spend my stuff and be prepared. There's no reason not to. We'll work on Citrinne first, because she's the one with the least bond with her specific partner.
I swear to a fair and honest challenge.
I'm Micaiah. Let's make this match a good one. I need more training, I suppose.
Thank you. I had a lovely time.
You're carrying an awful lot of candy, Citrinne. Are you on your way to some sort of festival?
Oh, this? I just discovered that a friend of mine has a sweet tooth. I'm on my way to spoil them.
God, how can you not want to be with this woman? Although, for the record, unlike that one person that called her selfish, I do not only want Citrinne from her money. Her money just makes things a hell of a lot better. Fuck, do I not have enough? Board, please help me. I at least want to reach level 15. Bulletin board, please. I at the very least want to get whatever the hell Micaiah's ultimate weapon is. I have no clue what it is. People say engage weapons aren't really that good endgame. I disagree heavily. I mean, it's not like they're the strongest thing you have ever, but they're extremely useful. Oh, that reminds me, I keep forgetting to do people's unique dialogue for the chapters, so what do you have in your mind, Hortensia? I'm going to do my best to impress my father, in the hope that he's watching me now. I see. And I believe there was a blue dialogue here. Alfred.
If I may.
This is the last battle, huh? Don't worry, Divine One. I'll be right behind you till the end. Yeah, they keep mentioning the last battles. I think this really is the finale.
Yes.
So we're finally going beyond the portal. Papa will hate me, but nothing will make me falter. Good for you, Veyle. I'm proud of you. Alright, so let's get Citrinne up to 15. And then I'll decide who is most important to get extra turns on. Part of me wants to spoil Citrinne as per usual because she is my waifu, but at the same time, I know she realistically isn't one of the more important people to get the extra turn with, because, for those of you who don't know, reaching level 20 with somebody and their, emblem makes it so that you get an extra turn engaged with them. So you'll get 4 instead of 3.
Citrinne, a daughter of Rhodian nobility.
I am Micaiah. It's a pleasure. I need more training, I suppose.
Thank you. I had a lovely time.
Get better staves. Funny. Ah, right. The strong against cavalry and armors thing that she gets in goddamn near every alt she has in Fire Emblem Heroes. Out of curiosity, can I get you to level 20 with Micaiah? I can, but again, I should prioritize the others first. They're more important. So let's see. My main emblem's Edelgard. Don't need it. Yours is Byleth. Don't need it. Yours is Camilla. Right. Don't need it. Tiki, I know you don't need that one. Erica. Soren. That's good. Diamant, you and Roy need to max your stuff out.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
I'm Roy. I'll be your opponent.
Can learn much from your strength.
If only turn 1 actually gave me both those hits, I would have beaten Roy.
Your appearance from the ring was a surprise, but I think I could sense your presence in there.
That's a nice thing to hear. I was glad I could finally speak with you, face to face.
We fight well together too. Let's just hope our combined strength is enough to usher in peace.
I hope for the same thing, Diamant, and I'm sure it will be. We'll give it everything we have.
I still find it hilarious the main emblem of the Land of Strength is canonically the weakest lord. Or, in theory, canonically the weakest lord, because, I believe when, Alir fights Roy, he implies that, that Roy was amazingly powerful. You were with Celica, yeah? Yeah, you're the new holder of Celica.
I must be more powerful than I was.
I'm Celica. Are you my opponent?
I should have used the steel dagger.
Your strength. Thank you so much for lending me your strength, Celica. Now, what can I do in return?
You don't need to do anything. I'm just happy to spend time with you.
But that's not enough. Please, tell me what I can do for you.
Okay. Go find your happiness. And then, find even more happiness. That is all I could want.
That is the most Chad thing I've ever heard. Celica is our Chad queen. Or whatever the hell the female equivalent to a Chad is. Tamara's maxed out with Ike, you're maxed out with Corrin. You should be maxed out with Corrin, yeah you are. You should be maxed out with Sigurd, good. And that means now I can put the rest of them with Cot. Yeah, and you. And I still had just enough, too.
I'm Citrinne, a royal soldier of Brodia.
I'm Micaiah. Let's make this match a good one.
Oh my, I'm still so weak. Children always cry when they see me smile. How can I get them to stop being scared of me?
It's normal for children to fear strangers. I'm sure they won't cry after they've met you.
Oh, I see. So, you don't find my smile even the least bit frightening, Micaiah?
Not one bit. I see only kindness. If that kindness can survive this war, it can survive anything.
Any kids that cry at the sight of my wife are getting punted. Alright, and with that, we're about as ready for this as we're ever gonna be. Let's see if there's any dialogue we missed, and then we'll head into the final battle. There probably are more characters of dialogues, I probably just don't have them out on the field where I need them. But I don't know if I care that much to get everybody out to get their final dialogues. I'll just talk to those available. Maybe I'll do a sleep thing to see if Citrinne will wake me up. Maybe. I mean, that would be nice just to see if I can get a pact ring dialogue before I end off the game. Where are you, Saline? Are you the person that will call people to work out? No? No, seriously, Saline, where the hell are you at? Oh, here you are.
Yes.
After this battle, we shall at least have peace. For the sake of the people, we must not fail. Agreed. Let's see, anybody else? Ah, Tamara's at Lookout Ridge. Oh, there was an item I forgot up here, too. Rare veggies. Oh, Tamara. Please don't sing at me.
Ah.
The final battle, huh? When we win, and we will win. Let's kick back and enjoy the peace. I don't think I've spoken to Diamant or Fugato, so I will sleep once, and only once, to see if I can get them out, and if they aren't out, then so be it.
Now.
It's time, and with you in front, we won't lose. Can't believe how confident I feel around you.
Very well, then.
At long last, the final battle's upon us. We must defeat the Fell Dragon, for Elusia's sake. Alright, let's take the last nap of this streaming. Of this Let's Play, of this Let's Stream. Maybe we'll luck out and my wife will wake me up, because I actually would like to have a pact ring conversation. And then we will see if we can talk to Diamant and Fugato. And if not, then whatever.
That's 100 laps around the Somniel.
Damn it.
You know, I'm even more into running now. I've left all those pesky lingering doubts in the dust. Morning. Feeling groggy? There's no better cure for that than a run. What do you say?
God, no. I know there are people who like to exercise first thing in the morning. I am not those people. Hey, get up here, you little shit. Alright, let's see. Ah, Vander has final battle dialogue? I guess it makes sense. I guess it would make sense from that final battle dialogue. He's basically the second Lord of the Somniel, with the first being me. Honestly, even though no one who has experience in Fire Emblem is going to use Vander, he's a lot more important of a character than we really give him credit for. Alright, Vander, what are your words? The final battle against the Fell Dragon at last. I am certain Queen Lumera is watching over us. I wonder. Emblem rings. Let's give Vander Marth to see if Marth has dialogue. I guess I really shouldn't expect Marth to just appear next to him right away. Alright, let's see. There's Fugato. Eh? Oh, by the orchard they meant over here. Which isn't by the orchard, it's by the Amiibo Gazebo. So why was it written as orchard? Is the Amiibo Gazebo not its own area? The battle with Sombron. Are you nervous? If you are, you can tell me, because I get it. Moving away from Vander did not summon Marth to his location. So I guess I have to give Marth to people before I enter the Somniel if I want them to have dialogue. Alright, where are you, Diamant? You're behind me. Oh, did I pass him? That's Celine. Oh, Diamant.
You seem well. Listen to me.
For all the lives we've lost, for our future, we must win. And with you, I believe we can. You all need to get your faiths off of me and start believing in yourselves. I can look at our inventories in the map screen. You know, no, I want to look at them now to make sure everybody has their special weapons on them. I believe the main people I need to look at is actually Yunaka, because she got her legendary dagger recently. Yep, she still has it. How is it compared to her silver dagger? Worse in every way except for crits, so I'll only be using it when crit fishing. Makes sense, though. I put so much into that silver dagger. Don't care. You can access the final Battlefell Dragon Sombron from the second floor balcony of the Somniel's Cafe Terrace. Oh, okay, so I don't access it from the map. Back to the Somniel, I guess, then. That's weird. Why would it be on the second floor of the Somniel? Marth should be on the board now, right? Apparently not. Okay. Second floor of the Cafe Terrace. So there's my bedroom. Here's the balcony. This is so weird. To rankings? What? Chapter 26, The Last Engage. Number 1, Delaire and Marth. 2 is Alchrist and Lynn. Hortensia Micaiah, Diamant Roy, Celine Celica, Ivy Celica. Are these what people use most often? I'm surprised more people like to use Diamant with Ike. I personally think Diamant is really bad when you take away his ability to Marvier without anybody. Then we have people doing the cannon route. The Louis Sigurd combination everyone likes. I'm surprised people actually use Sidal with Corrin. I feel like Sidal actually doesn't work well with Corrin, but apparently other people disagree. Alright, let's not waste time with the rankings. Let's just go to the final battle.
The final battle is upon us. When you are ready, we will move the Somniel itself to the portal. Once we face the Fell Dragon, there may be no turning back. Are you ready of mind and equipped for what's ahead?
I have no clue. Let's do it anyway. Let's see if I'm fucked.
The Somniel is ascending. We should reach Sombron soon. Let's win this battle, and then return home together.
Yes, of course.
You good, Marth?
Marth, what's happening to you?
I can't hide this any longer, can I?
Hide what?
There's something I should tell you before we arrive. The portal has destabilized our world. I lack physical form, as do the other emblems. We may not be able to hold ourselves together.
I had no idea. I wish I had realized. But if the portal is doing this, then it's only temporary, right? After we close it, you and the other emblems will recover.
The moment the portal closes, there will be a great distortion. We will not be able to withstand it.
What are you saying?
When the battle is done and the portal closed, all emblems aside from you will cease to be.
You mean, if we defeat Sombron, if we close the portal, we'll lose you and the other emblems?
Yes.
We've been together this whole time, and now you're just going to disappear? Please, Marth. I don't want to lose you and the others. We need you.
Leaving the portal open would doom this world. Would you prefer that?
No, but...
We emblems came into existence in order to aid this realm. We would do anything to protect the people of Elyos, even if it means our end.
So our promise to rebuild Elyos together, our plan to see the world, none of that is possible?
I'm so sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I've asked so much of you. Too much. But when I thought about a future with you by my side, I felt truly happy.
There is a promise I can still keep. In Lethos, the day you awoke, what did I say when you summoned me? Your ally, until the very end.
I remember.
I will never break that promise. Until this war's end. Until my own. I will stay by your side.
You're so kind, Marth. You've always been so kind.
You are too. That's why we've made it this far. More than your strength. It's your care for others that has brought us all here.
Thank you.
Now prepare yourself. We'll arrive at the portal soon.
I'm ready. So this is the portal to other worlds.
It's beautiful, but very cold.
You two, here.
Hi, Dad.
Papa.
I did not expect you to survive, let alone reach me here.
We've come to stop you from destroying Elyos.
I am done with your worthless world. Return to it and shut the portal. Live in peace there. You stay in your world. I now leave for other ones. That should satisfy us both.
You're going to return and attack Elyos again. We'll never believe you wouldn't. And you've caused too much suffering, too much loss, to run free. We will defeat you right now, and prevent you from invading any other worlds.
Invading other worlds? You think my desire is so simple?
Am I wrong?
Invasion is merely a means to an end. What I seek is a reunion. A reunion with Zero Emblem.
Zero
Who?
Emblem?
I've not heard word of this before.
Of course not. That emblem is not of your world. Nor am I.
What do you mean?
Beyond this portal lie infinite worlds. One of them was my home. It had its own emblem rings, and a war arose to control them. My kind lost. The enemy used the ring's power to slaughter my relatives. All of them. I was very young. Our enemies granted me alone the mercy of exile.
You mean they sent you to Elyos?
A peaceful world, ruled by godlike dragons. I was meant to live a quiet life there, but I brought something with me, unknown to them. A single emblem
Zero emblem.
In my world, known as the Emblem of Foundations. With my power, unable to speak, legends said this emblem fought without aid. So much ambition, and no allies. That story showed me the way forward in my complete isolation. I was trapped in this world, without friends or family. Only that emblem gave me comfort.
Whoever it was must have been mighty indeed. An emblem should not be able to survive traveling from one world to another, to stay in form in a new world, even for moments. I've never heard of such power.
Now you want a reunion. So, that emblem is gone.
Exactly. And all because of villagers that found me a few years after I arrived. They mistook me for an abandoned child. They pitied me. My first connection in your world. Soon after, the emblem deserted me, leaving only the ring behind. And why? For bonding with the people of this world. I despaired, and then I reduced their village to ash.
Fuck, man.
I swore to forego all bonds in pursuit of my ambitions, as my emblem had. I fought alone, confided in none, preparing to return to my world, to exact revenge. I needed pawns for my plan, and territory. I spent years amassing it all. Then I attacked.
So, the war 1,000 years ago. That's what it was about?
But Papa, you weren't alone in this world. Mama loved you deeply. Your believers, your attendants, my siblings, Sepia, Chris, Marnie, Mothier, my brother and me. Everything we did was for you.
As I said, pawns. Acting on my command and mine alone. Meant to be used and discarded. Deaths which mean nothing.
That's why you killed them all. But what about us? You wanted us to die?
You were no different to me.
How horrible.
You can't be right about your emblem. You weren't left behind.
What?
A solitary warrior like that emblem would know how hard it is to be alone. And would stay by your side, sparing you that loneliness and exile. Until you weren't alone, and had new people in your life. Until you were okay. Don't you think more than anyone, a true friend like that wanted you to have those connections?
You know nothing. Nothing at all about my emblem.
That's true. But if your emblem disappeared without a word, then you don't either. No one does.
All the more reason to be reunited. I will scour world after world.
Sombron, the Emblem of Foundations is no more. You can search and search, but there's no point. You might meet the original hero, but emblems are not the same beings. We are not them. You will never be reunited with your emblem. Ever again.
Be silent.
I can only imagine how much resentment you feel. But to sacrifice so many others, to be so selfish you destroy the world, kill your own children, it's all just so wrong.
I said be silent. You are speaking of things you do not understand. If not for my emblem, I would have died powerless, small. That emblem had the strength to stand alone. Unlike you, huddled together, whining like dogs. Such a warrior showed me the meaning of all existence. Fight alone. Take revenge.
You're wrong. That's impossible. No emblem wants to see a world destroyed. We aid people through our bonds with the divine dragons. We are a force for good. We would never choose to let our power be exploited for evil.
Enough of this nonsense. I won't let you stop me or sway my intentions. I have striven for this for thousands of years. If you intend to stand in my way, you will die.
This is it. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Okay. This is number 14 map? It is, so my main squad can go in. Since I couldn't see the required levels from this, I actually don't know if Citrinne and Unaka are still under-leveled. But I'll just have to hope we can make do. And I'm pretty sure everybody has their main emblems. I'm just gonna double check and make sure. Yeah, everyone has their main emblems. I still fucked up with these two. I should have trained you to have Lucina and you to have Lynn, but it's too late now. Already fucked up. Can't do anything about that. What's your build, Fugato? 10? Let's see if we can upgrade the steel sword. Nope, looks like steel swords are the heaviest sword type you can hold without losing. Oh, Wu Dao would work. Let's see. 6 might, 90 hit, 20 crit. Yeah, the Wu Dao just a better. So yeah, we'll give you the Wu Dao, which actually kind of helps because you basically have a very crit heavy set on you. Who else has a random weak item on them that can be upgraded? I have a build of 9. How heavy are spears? $15. Yeah, I'll stick with my javelin. Build of 11. I don't think that will give me enough to get one of the powerful tomes. 19, 17, 9. Yeah, thanks to the fact that I've upped the power of my tomes, that won't help. I mean, I guess I could give myself, the wind tome. Let's see. 11 might, 90 hits. 11 might, 90 hits. It's less accurate and less powerful, so I guess I'm better off just using Hellfire. It also has 5 crit, I guess. $12 build. You too can use that more powerful wind tome. Celine's build is 8. You have a build of 15, so you can use better than a steel axe now, I think. Yeah, you could use a silver axe now. It'll have less crits. But other than that, I think it's better to give you a silver axe, so lose the steel axe. You have a build of 7. Do I have a better physical dagger I can give you? Not without taking away from Unaka. I don't think Tamara's setup can get any better other than giving her food. Why do you have an Iron Great Lance and you're just going to be using Venomous? I mean, I guess if I really don't want to be doubled, I'd honestly rather give you the Fire Lance than the Iron Great Axe. So let's store that, and let's get you that Magical Lance, in case you ever need to deal some magic damage to like an armored unit. A build of 6, yeah, you can't get any stronger stuff on you. Alright, let's see what this actual map looks like. What? That looks way too straightforward. There's gotta be some type of catch to this. Because if this is a straightforward fight like this, we'll win easily. There's probably going to be a lot of reinforcements coming in. So I want Tamara to the right. In front, I want Anna. And to the right, I'd rather myself, but Diamant works too. Keep one flying healer to either side. Alright, this is looking good. Think I'd rather you be in front than Citrinne. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. I think we're ready.
Interfere with that which I have sought for so long. Such fatal hubris. You will pay for that accordingly. Witness how fragile your bonds really are.
Huh? What's happening to them?
I am sealing off the portal back to your world. It's what I should have done the moment you arrived here. I fear your Emblem allies are too weak. They will be lost in the distortion between dimensions forevermore.
This cannot be the end. If we must part, remember all that we have done. Marth!
The emblems are...
I knew I'd have to say goodbye someday. But I thought there was time.
So much for your precious emblems. In a matter of moments, the portal will be shut for good. Take comfort, for I shall inflict no further harm upon your world. Though you will die here as I have lived, in anguish, far from home.
We can never go home?
I've been ready to die from the start. Brodia, my land. I pray you endure.
It seems Lucia will never truly know me. I'm sorry, Mother.
Worry not. I have no desire to prolong your suffering. When I am finished, not one trace of me in your world shall remain, as though I was never there at all.
I'll stop you.
Is that so?
Our fight isn't over. The portal's open. I can do this. If I give it my all, I can summon the emblems back to me. Look at how far we've come. Will you fight him at my side? Your faith in me gives me strength.
Yes, brother. I'm with you.
Veyle.
I'll be with you every step of the way. I can't summon emblems, and I can't turn into a dragon. But I'm a royal dragon all the same. There's gotta be something I can do to help.
Yeah! We'll all be right there with you. You've done so much for each and every one of us. So this time, we're returning the favor.
No more sadness, Divine One. I'm tired of it. Let's get everyone through this. I believe in you.
You have always been my source of strength. Allow my faith, just this once, to be yours.
There's a 100% discount on Lady Anna's aid services today. One-time offer, no refunds. I want us all to make it home alive. Be strong, Divine One. I believe in you.
All flowers must bloom. For you, I will be a gentle rain and a ray of light.
Divine One, this is for Father, and all the soldiers who have fallen along the way.
You think we can make a comeback? Yeah, that's what I love about you, Divine One.
I'm worried. But you don't need my support either way. I know you'll see us through this.
As your sister and fellow dragon, I'll do whatever it takes to help you stop Papa.
No getting discouraged now. Heads held high. We believe in you, and we will win. Easy.
I could impersonate the emblems, but you know, it wouldn't be the same. So let's get them back.
We started this journey together. Now let's end it together. May our world prosper, Divine One.
I suppose this is a time when riches aren't much help, but I shall pray with all my heart.
Imbeciles. Your scrambling is both futile and pitiful.
Please, my friends. I need you all one last time. Once more. Let us engage! Shine on! Emblem of beginnings! Mark! Care for us! Emblem of echoes! Celica! Provide for us! Emblem of the Holy War! Sigurd! Free us! Emblem of genealogy! Leaf! Rise up! Emblem of binding! Roy! Sweep across! Emblem of blazing! Lynn! Restore calm! Emblem of the sacred! Erica! Fight on! Emblem of radiance! Ike! Heal us! Emblem of dawn! Micaiah! Reignite us! Emblem of awakening! Lucina! Bear your fangs! Emblem of fates! Corin! Teach us! Emblem of the academy! Violet! And of course, the final emblem! Connect us! Fire Emblem!
Dwayne. So stupid!
Stand against you with our allies. The future may divide us once more, but here and now, we fight with one heart. This fight, this moment in time is all that matters.
What nonsense. You are the flicker of an ember, a dying light. You're nothing. The deeper your bonds, the greater your pain when those bonds crumble to dust. Why invite that inevitable pain upon yourself? Why allow such weakness to exist? Give up and perish, foolish child of mine.
Yes, you see me as a child. Foolish and weak, and maybe you're right. Maybe that's all I am. But I am not alone. And we're stronger when we stand together. The breaking of bonds can hurt. But when the bond is reforged, it comes back as strong as ever. Or stronger. And it brings an even greater hope. If people are willing to work for it, any bond can be brought back to life. And that's what I'll do. Every single time. For however long it takes. You won't leave this place. Because we're going to stop you. Get ready, Sombron. This ends now!
I'ma be real, this feels less like a climactic battle and more like we just want fucking revenge. Alright, everyone still has the emblems I gave them. Good. Also, I just realized I have the, brothers of, what's it called, in separate spots when I actually want them to both be next to their I can English, I swear. I should have Fugato on Tamara's side and Alcrest on Diamant's side, what I'm trying to say. But since I didn't, I guess Alcrest is going with you.
You got it.
Nope, don't need that. Actually, can I kill you? No. So let's switch to my axe and just wait.
Tell me where.
I'm with you. My turn.
Here goes.
An invitation?
I want to try to get you two to switch sides.
Shall we? What's our move?
I hear you.
Yes.
I'll stay with the center team. You can go to the right team. And Fugato will be going there too. As for you, Naka, you can go with the left team. Not that.
You fought so hard, traveled so far, merely to die.
I underestimated his reach. Nice job, Anna. God damn! These things hit like a truck and a half! Yo!
I wish I'd had more time to run.
Anna's my strongest fucking unit! Well, not my strongest unit, but one of my strongest units! She's the only unit in which most of her stats are maxed out, and that really just happens?
I don't do mercy. Think whatever you like.
I can't believe one of my strongest units died in turn 1. And how far can you move, Sombron? Alright. You know what? I'm gonna be super aggressive with myself because I think I need to. Alright, so Ivy, you're on Team Tamara. Wait, I forgot. You two are supposed to switch sides. Oh, whatever. Vigato, you're on that team. Alcrest can walk around later. Celine, you're on that team. Jean, you just chill here and wait. And I'm going to switch to my javelin.
Okay, who's next? No window! We'll be together forever.
Not surprising, most of her stats are maxed.
A proud victory.
No 1% crit for me that time, but it's fine.
Guess I needed protecting.
Again, you two were supposed to switch sides, but I kept forgetting to do that. Alright, Sombron, what's your range specifically? There. I'm going to attack with magic. $26. Not 26, 46. Oh, that's how that works?
Sorry. Allow me. I won't falter.
Alright, so what? You have high res and defense. That's fine. I love it. Alright, let's see what my best thing is. No matter what I use, I'm using my magic. Oh, no, there it is. Dragon's Fist seems to be my best choice. What's your speed, you brawling son of a slut? Okay, just 4 to 5, so you're not gonna come fight me. 22 speed. Yeah, I'll be fine with this. Who do I want to fight you? Yunaka. Don't need to do that. Just make the fog and fight them when they come.
traveled so far merely to die?
Alright, I forgot about ranges. But Citrinne's just dodging like a beast.
Another kill for me.
Nice job, Yunaka. Divine Fist Darts.
Alrighty.
Do I get that? I do not.
I'll assist. Over here. Excuse me.
A proud victory.
You are pathetic. As if spurning me to be a divine dragon was not enough. Patricide. Unforgivable.
You killed your own children, tried to destroy the world for your selfish desires. You're the one who is beyond forgiveness.
I said your world meant nothing to me. Its people, my children. You. Once I leave, I will forget you. Even if we met again, I would not recall your face.
In other words, you'll make the same mistakes as before. So which of us is pathetic? I'll assist.
Keep it coming.
The power of friendship really said no, we're one-rounding this bitch.
First one's free.
Allow me.
My turn. Allow me to stop.
Yo, wifey, chill! Wifey really said, fuck that. You taking this damage. This is extremely unnecessary, but I want Veyle to get her dialogue too. So we're doing this the dumb way, because I want Veyle to get her dialogue. Only 2 damage twice to him. That's fine. I'll just use this so I don't take extra damage.
Papa.
Oh, the defect. I thought myself rid of you. Yet here you are. You laugh.
You're angry because I persisted and survived. It almost feels like praise. We never spent time together as father and daughter like I wanted. But I'm glad I didn't give up. I made it. Because now, I can be the one who defeats you.
You are a malicious child. I would expect no less from my own.
I hope you're watching, Mama. I'm going to stop him. Just like you told me.
Sorry. Over here.
I love how we keep ganging up on him. Yo, that's strong as fuck.
Dream well.
Engage blast.
Foolish. This is not over.
I figured as much. That was too easy to be it.
Out of my way, you worms!
What will win, the power of friendship or one snaky boy? Hello.
Sombron called reinforcements. But what are they?
You thought I sat idly, waiting for you to arrive. I could not bring back my emblem, but I summoned others of equal power. Dark emblems, who once plunged their worlds into despair.
Dark emblems?
That presence. So familiar. Yes. These are the foes we fought in our original forms. Perhaps we should match each emblem to their own enemy. But I can't sense who is who. We should move closer. With caution.
A barrier is made by the Dark Emblems that reduces damage to Fel Sombron. Defeat Dark Emblems to weaken the barrier. Dark Emblems are powerful foes. Barriers are susceptible to attacks from you as Saint or engage with an emblem from their world. So I guess there is a downside to using DLC emblems. I can't fight certain emblems with their weakness because I can't actually see them. So that's supposed to be Marth's enemy. However, since I don't have Marth's, what's this? A sigil? Corrupted and Dark God. I don't know what Dark God is. Well, Tiki doesn't really have an advantage against anyone anyway, so I'll just use this to see what the Dark God is. I can't tell who that is next to him. Valadar? That can't be Valadar. Lucina's damage is too low. Alright, well, let's forget the weaknesses and just attack them with what we got. So, you're an axe unit? I don't have a sword user near you. I could have sworn I had a sword unit near you. I guess you'll work.
Excuse me.
If it isn't obvious, this one should be fought with Marth. But I don't have Marth, so...
Bye-bye now.
How was I defeated so easily? Oh, by the way, what's your thing? Now, I want to make sure I stay out of your range. Are you perhaps... I doubt it, but let's see if you're Roy's enemy, maybe. Actually, wait, what's the distance of your weapon? Wait. A sword? No, that can't be right. There's no way you're... It's not close enough. So if that is who I think it is, then I won't be able to fight them anyway, but it probably isn't. I have no clue who this is, quite frankly, so I'm done trying to guess. I'm just gonna kill him normally. What?
That marks you as... No. Impossible. As a knight of Granville, and a descendant of one of the 12 Crusaders, I shall be your end.
Ah, so I found Sigurd's enemy! That's why I was having so much trouble telling who he is, because I never played Sigurd's game. Lowly human scum. Warfather. So... Oh! Garen? Okay, I'm gonna try to send you Naka there. And a Dark Bishop. The Brave Bow and a Silver Lance. I have no fucking clue. Alright, those guys are probably gonna come for some ass, so... Let's send an archer that way. With you and Anna there, taking that out should be easy. I'll have Diamant start heading up that way, and, let's not fight the Angry God right now. Let's see, we have some lances up there. I don't want you fighting that. You just wait down here. You can stay with this team. We want to keep our units somewhat split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 here. Alright, we'll end the turn there. I'll just go right for my strongest one.
I'll help.
Thank you all. Some of us. Okay.
My turn.
Me too. Nice.
Nice job, Power of Friendship. No engaging necessary. Can I kill you with this? No. I can kill you with either of them, actually. Alright. How about you? Can you kill him?
I'll assist.
Unforgivable.
First one free! I just want to live in peace. Thank you.
Glad we met.
Armors.
I am the divine dragon. I am guided by the emblems.
Me first! For Pyrenees!
Allow me. No. What a workout.
I can keep going.
First one's free!
It's time!
Okay, I don't actually know who that is, but I guess I'm about to find out.
I'm here. My turn.
Fuck it, okay.
I'm here.
Me first!
Man dodged everything, damn.
You're dead. That went well.
All hail the power of crit fishing. What can I hit my radiant? But no. My goal is to kill this man. I might be able to get a crit. Or not. Come on, man. Just die!
than to worry.
Alright, big boy, what's your weapon? Fell Assault. It's a physical attack. Oh god, you have so many. Am I better off just trying to take the hit from this? 49 physical attack. You guys will be able to barely take it. How about you? Ah, God. I should be able to take it. I'm a strong boy. I don't have Canter, so I'm going to be taking a hard hit from the boss, but you know what? I'd rather that than risking one of my allies get crit by this son of a bitch. I could have also engaged with you and have Soren zap him, but I didn't think about that. Okay, that's good, that's good. Alright. You're definitely not Sigurd's, because Sigurd's has already been used. It can't be Camilla's, because, well, Camilla is a DLC emblem. Let's try to use the people it can't be. Since it can't be Anna, I'll go ahead and just kill this. That's not Anna, that's you. Still, I'm gonna kill it for you. I don't appreciate you just no-selling my shit, my dude. Ten times 2. That will hurt. Oh, did I never actually give you... Oh, whatever. Alright, we need to kill these morons before we can start our actual assault there. As for you... The Warfather. I don't think you're him, but let's see. Yeah. You're probably Garen. So let's kill your first meter, then we'll let you Naka take you on.
This outfit needs a wash.
An armored axe? I'm about to say it could be Zalgius, but no, it can't be Zalgius. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Garen. Let's see. Well, if it is Garen, I can't fucking touch him. It's not Lynn's. That was very much needed. Oh! Felsombron will use disengage in his next turn. Devastating attack forcibly cancels the advantage of all units. Well, I was going to engage Corrin so that I could fight him, but Beans probably isn't. You know what? Screw it. I don't need to do damage to get Corrin's thing to proc. So that isn't Garen. Who else have I not tried yet? No one. Everyone has fought him. I'll just kill you with her then. Getting dialogue is fun if you can manage it, but if you can't, it's whatever. Only power holds meaning. Only strength holds sway. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Maybe it's obvious, but I don't know, man. I just don't know. Is there anyone I haven't attacked you with yet? I still haven't attacked you with Celica. Not Celica's either, eh? I don't see how you could be him, but I'll try anyway. Yeah, not Lucina's. Still Roy. I haven't tried Roy yet. Not Roy's either. So you were Lynn's, I'm guessing. This failure is my own. I'm going to assume you were Lynn's.
The shield is gone. Now's our chance.
Ooh, that hurts. You a bulky boy. You could take 232s, but what do I want to hit with? I guess that's my best bet. I feel like that did more damage than it said it would.
Ooh, nice.
That helps.
Can anyone dip in and then bounce out? What if I transform? $28 damage. I can survive 2 of those.
Excuse me. More than crazy. You're not alone anymore.
Raise your sword.
Stop them, Dark Emblems!
Help him try to get out of range and to avoid that. That's a pretty easy one to avoid. Spoopy. Okay, what do we got here? Dark Druid. Not sure who that is. Mad King. Gangrel? Could that be the Mad King Gangrel, or could that be, Roy's King? The Demon King. The Legendary Sword. Unsure, but I'm leaning towards Demon Dragon. Let's focus on who we can first. First things first, I need these two. I need these two gone. So let's go with you.
amazing.
Alright, so all that's left is you. Oh, and you do have a ranged weapon, the silver bow. You'll be doubled. 22, 22. Not the best look. I'll have to hope you can dodge. There's only so much I could really do.
All in the name of peace.
I won't forget you.
Fate is full of surprises. Who would have thought we'd meet again? Yet this, I'm afraid, is our final parting. Soon, you'll only be a stain on my sword.
So what, are you Narcian?
Let's have some fun.
I'm not sure who else you could be. I'm going to assume you're Narcian.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
I'll assist.
Come on, give me a crit or a Luna. Perfect. You can't hit at 2 range. That's a blessing. So we'll have Anna go in with that.
Excuse me.
You alright, Anna?
I'll assist.
I'm strong after all.
Miasma's out. Oh, just 17 twice. Okay, that's good. I thought that would do more damage than it did. Now you two are heading out. That's cool. I can attack from a frozen position. Let's go. Goodbye, what I'm going to assume is Narshian.
Just how I like it.
Why? Why must I lose? I need more power! Alright, I need to remember that I have the, tiki thing on me.
You didn't give it your all.
I highly doubt that is him, but since I'm here, I'm gonna try anyway. Actually, you disperse these fogs right quick. I don't want to risk these getting my way later on.
I can still help.
Actually, first let's blast you from afar. Actually, no. You're the perfect one to have attack it, because you gotta attack me back. "24 twice.
To the death.
30 twice.
That's how a princess does it. I'll help.
Bitch.
Me first.
I am alone. Alone in the dark. Takumi! Maybe? No, because he had an axe. That can't be Takumi. I don't know. That line immediately made me think Takumi. But that also is kind of wrong. I can only guess so many times, man. Let's see.
Is it my turn?
That won't break you.
Sorry.
What's your other weapon, buddy? No other weapon, just that. So actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Actually, I want to know if you're Roy's opponents. Let's see.
Come and get it.
Not done yet.
Nope. What about Celica? Nope. It's not Duma. Was it Grima? You miserable fools. Maybe it was Grima. Although I'm not sure why Grima would have a sword. My strength shouldn't be used to hurt people something something. Something something, I'm a good dragon something something. Maybe it was Robin? But if it was Robin, they'd have magic too, yeah? Oh, they get reinforcements every time. Okay. Noted. I also have to make sure your reinforcements die immediately. What's your weapon? Venomous.
Dream well.
Excuse me.
Stay focused.
Someone that uses a heavy lance. I don't know who that could be. And I know it doesn't actually matter, but I can't help but wonder, man. Alright, you guys aren't gonna get down there in time. Just wait up here. Let's heal Citrinne for when it's time to start fighting again.
So kind of you. Much improved. Show me the way.
I know it's not Lynn, because Lynn already got her opponents. Roy never got his opponents, but I'm fairly certain Roy's opponent fought with a sword. Sigurd already had his.
Any customers?
Hello, reinforcements. Can you not?
Here until the end. This is it! This time, victory was mine.
Come and get it! From me to you!
Me too!
Left on you.
What's your weapon? Just a worm slayer. So yeah, stand in front of... Wait, what's your speed? 35.
I will obey.
Guess I'll bring backup up here. Fugado, you can come down here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take out the flyers just in case Fugado will help. Ah, fuck, you survived? You survived too?
I had to stop you.
Okay, let's take out the people up here first. Can you reach there? Yeah, you can. Can you reach here? Yes, you can. Perfect!
That was a cinch.
That Tamara proc was exactly what I needed. Alright, you. You know what? Tamara may have a lot of health, but I'd like her to keep it, so, we'll go for Elwind. I'm glad that actually worked. Alright, now over here. Celica, you're the only option left. If it isn't you, then so be it. It was not Celica, okay. Really?
Sorry. Shall I treat you to tea later?
A battle fit for Brody.
Emblem Eternal.
I can take out most of your health, but not all of it. Oh, did I say I could take out all your health? I lied.
I'll help.
Come on! I am guided by the emblems.
Engage blast! I am guided by the emblems.
Is it just these two left? It's just these two left.
One strike will decide it all.
No need to rush things. I love that my most hated character is the one that landed the final blow. Oh well.
Then I will be denied my reunion.
We've won, Sombron.
Now I will never return home. Perhaps that is just as well. I am tired. Tired of searching in every shadow.
For the Emblem of Foundations?
I would look in sunless woods, gloomy caves, the shade of a dead tree. In such places, I felt my emblem again. Now, that is all over.
You chose to be alone, yet continued to look for this emblem. Why?
Perhaps I wanted someone to appreciate how far I had come, all on my own. Someone to see me, who I am, after millennia of being cast away.
I could have been that person. Or Veyle, or our siblings. Why didn't you let us? Why choose to start these wars?
I need no connections. Not in your world.
Even at the end, you don't want to be a father to us. Very well. You'll be only the fell dragon. An evil that we slayed. That's how we'll remember you.
Do as you please. I have been alone for all this time. Why should my death be different? I do not need mercy or pity. I will fade in this place, apart from the one I yearn to see.
Do you remember the invocation?
What?
The invocation for the Emblem of Foundations.
I have tried. Again and again, I said the words. It was no use.
Just tell me the damn words.
It couldn't hurt to try. One last time.
All right. Burn us, Emblem of Foundations.
Surtur?
again.
Papa? I don't see anyone.
I don't either. It must be someone only he can see. An old friend. The one person he truly let in.
You and I. Let us be on our way. Once more. Engage.
The fuck? Okay.
Papa.
He's gone. And the ring for the Emblem of Foundations. That's gone with him. Our fight is over. Let's go home. It's time to shut this portal, once and for all. The portal is closing.
Hi, Marv. Sorry for not using you.
It's shut. The war ends, and balance returns to the world.
We did it.
Oh, it's really time to say goodbye. This was a wonderful journey. Thank you for letting us share it with you. No. Thank you, Marth. I'm so sad to see you go. But it's time to stand tall and say goodbye. Thank you for keeping your promise. You really were my ally, my friend. Through it all, I just hope I'll be strong enough for whatever lies ahead. You will be. You're already much stronger than 1,000 years ago. Or the day you awakened. I know you'll carry on the Emblem's legacy. And your mother's. We will not be here to help you anymore. Now, it's your turn to help others. As the Divine Dragon, and as an Emblem. I will.
You're not doing this alone. We'll be there to support you, brother.
We can't replace Marth and the others, but we'll do what we can.
Yes. Please, don't worry. It's no good. Here come the tears.
I wish we didn't have to lose you.
We were just getting to know you, and now... goodbye forever?
Please do not cry.
But...
this world's burdens are yours to shoulder. Meet them proudly. You should not always hold back tears. But please, for now, try to.
I agree. I'd like for us to part with smiles on our faces. That's how I want us to remember each other. In joy, not sorrow. Me too.
It seems this is goodbye, but we'll never bid farewell to what we learned together.
I'll miss you, but I know you'll choose the right paths to walk.
So reverse game order, it seems. So Lucina's next? Yep.
We'll always be together in spirit, no matter the distance. Build a bright future.
Micaiah.
Don't worry. I can see that your lives will be filled with hope and happiness.
Ike.
Go out and create a better world. I know you can. I know you will.
Erica.
I will be praying for you. Praying that your world is filled with kindness and laughter.
Lynn. My first Fire Emblem Lord.
Wherever you go, may the blessings of Mother Earth and Father Sky follow.
Yeah, I don't think they like me, Lynn. I don't go outside enough. Roy.
I'm glad to have known you.
I hope you make an Arcadia of this land.
Leaf.
If your nations band together, there is no hardship you cannot overcome.
Sigurd.
Know love as well as grief. Honor your bonds. Carry the light, and nothing will be impossible.
Celica.
Lead with compassion, Divine One, and may your happiness be eternal.
Doom? Marth. Marth gets his own! Fuck the others!
Just a moment. So it is. Thank you. You are a member of our family. The emblem who connects us all. If ever we cross paths again. No. When we cross paths again, I hope that you will remember us. We who existed together for this time. The 13 emblems.
Of course I'll remember you. Everything about you. And all the times we shared. Even when we're apart. We'll always be connected. Thank you for standing with me. Until the very end.
He wasn't standing with you, though. I stopped using him. You should be thanking Edelgard. And Claude and Dimitri too, I guess.
My family. You gave me courage, strength, and inspiration. I will follow your example. Always. I promise. Let's go back home, everyone. Back to Helios.
From 12 emblems to 1. The world got a downgrade. Alright! Battle data. Prologue. MVP, me and Marth. Chapter 1, Awake at Last. MVP, me and Marth. 3 turns, 5 turns. Chapter 2, Queen Lamera, MVP, me and Marth, 11 turns. Chapter 3, Hostilities, MVP, Boucheron, with 7 turns. Nice job, Boucheron, pretty sure it's the only MVP you'll ever get. A Land of Bloom, MVP, Chloe, with 9 turns. Retaking the Castle, MVP, Celine and Celica, with 14 turns. Paralogue, Budding Talek, MVP, Dwayne and Marth, with 10 turns. That's when we got Jean, I believe? Chapter 6, The Stolen Ring, MVP, me and Marth, with 9 turns. Of course it was, we're on our own path. The Mysterious Merchant, MVP, me without Marth for some reason. Alright, because we lost all our rings, I think? No, that's not true. Yeah, because Stolen Ring. No, what? Why am I alone? Whatever, 12 turns. Divine Paralogue, The Ancestor, me and Dimitri. 25. Oh, is that how I got... That's Tiki. Dark Emblem, Clan and Celica, with 6 turns. Kingdom of Might, Anna and Claude with 7 turns. A Clash of Forces, Diamant and Roy with 8 turns. The Fell Dragon Sombron, Yunaka and Marth with 11 turns. What the fuck was I doing? Retreat, Alcrest with 8 turns. The Sentinels, Dwayne and Lucina with 8 turns. Heroes of the Oasis, Merrin with 13 turns. One of the few members of my not main team to make MVP. The Battle for Solm, MVP Celine with 12 free turns. Paralogue, The Exalt, MVP me and Dimitri, 8 turns. Paralogue, Lady of the Plains, MVP Alcrest and Lucina with 12 turns. Dancer in the Rains, MVP Dwayne with 18 turns. Oh, I remember now, I took the stuff off of me because I was too strong and didn't need it. Seashore Travels, MVP Dwayne with 17 turns. Serenity and Ruin, MVP Dwayne with 18 turns, I heard the chapter. The Radiant Hero, MVP Dwayne and Edelgard with 8 turns. The Holy Knight, MVP Chloe and Leaf with 21 turns. The Cold Voyage, MVP Dwayne and Edelgard with 9 turns. The Instructor, MVP Anna and Tiki with 11 turns. The Radiant Strategist, MVP me and Edelgard with 11 turns. The Brash General MVP, Anna Tiki, with 21 turns. I never realized how slow I was in that one. The Odin Sister, me and Edelgard, 21 turns. Makes sense. I was flying around that map, killing everyone. The Crux of Fate, Dwayne and Edelgard with 7 turns. The Dead Town, Dwayne and Camilla, why? With 11 turns. The Kingless Castle, Anna and Tiki with 10 turns. The Sage Lord, Dwayne and Claude with 9 turns. The Dawn Maiden, Ivy and Camilla with 6 turns. I don't remember that map nor why they were the best. The Azure Twins, Tamara and Ike with 12 turns. How did it take so long for her to show up? The Caring Princess, Dwayne and Leaf with 7 turns. The Return, Tamara and Ike with 6 turns. Dear God! I outright swept some of these maps real fast! The Fell and the Divide, Tamara and Hector with 14 turns. The Young Lion, Anna and Tiki with 12 turns. The Connector, Dwayne and Claude with 8 turns. The Hero King, Tamara and Ike with 5 turns. That's true, they did fight an entire army on their own, basically. The Four Hounds, Ivy and Camilla with 16 turns. Recollections, Dwayne and Marth with 8 turns. I remember that one. I put Marth back on my team for old time's sake. The Final Guardian, Dwayne and Dimitri with 25 turns. I'm sorry, Mommy. The Last Engage, me. I kind of wish I carried Celine to getting that last MVP, especially if I could have gotten her with myself, but whatever. Did I say Celine? I meant to say Citrinne. But I guess it doesn't really matter who gets the MVP or who ends it off. All that matters is that we have a happy ending, and that was a happy ending. So do we get credits now, or do we get endings? Endings! Divine Dragon Dwayne. Please don't auto-go. Caring Noble Citrinne. Dwayne became the new Divine Monarch. His bonds with the rulers of each nation resulted in lasting peace. Citrinne used her vast wealth connections to aid. Damn it. Okay. Vander. After the Divine Dragon Monarch, most use Emblems Marv. After Diamant Monarch took the throne, Vander succeeded his role as steward, choosing to live the night of Somniel. The new monarch and his friends visited Vander often. He always met with a group. Okay, whatever. Clan. Most used Celica. Clan succeeded Vander as a steward. As he grew older, his level-headed demeanor was likened to Vander's own. He so revered the Divine Dragon Monarch that when it was time to select the 34th generation stewards, he tested candidates on their love for Dwayne. Fran, most used Celica. Fran served as a steward, maturing into a protective force. Everybody is calm and attentive as Vander. Her zeal for the Divine Dragon Monarch never waned. When it came time to choose the next steward, she held a cherry contest. Okay. He had Sigurd. As King of Fiorne, Alfred forged a new non-aggression pact with Lithos and the other countries, ensuring a long peace. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not reading all this. Oh, so you had to leave more or anything, huh? Okay, that's cute. When were you a Tiki? Hey, Butcheron got a bridge. That's good for you, man. I'm glad. When did I give you Roy? Yeah, it makes sense. I know I gave Leaf a lot for you. Hey! Chloe's one of the few people that got married. Alright, no more evil Brodia, because let's be honest, Brodia was evil as fuck. You never used an emblem, makes sense. Hell yeah! The Legend of Amber lives on, even though I don't think I've ever used him. Again, no emblem whatsoever. Well done, Alcrest. I'm proud of you, buddy. Potato Goddess! Oh god, I love it. Wait, did they skip Citrinne or did I not notice? Oh no, Citrinne was bought with me, so... There was no single ending for her. She ended up having a joint ending along with me instead. No emblems for you. Aw, that's so cute! He had an orphanage! I love it! I do love how some people have, like, no battles whatsoever, man. It's like, I never got to fight. Okay. Why did I give you Edelgard? Very cutest. What'd I give you, Lynn? Oh, right, 'cause I used you on that one map, just for the sake of having you fight Erica. Of course you want to apologize, you bitch. Clearly they never heard her sing if they love her that much. For devious ploys? Oh, right, because she pretends to be sweet and all. Hey, my man Fugato got married, as he fucking should. Yo, fuck you, Vander! How dare you ruin this man's party? I should have let you die! People said we'd see Anno for sisters. They lied. I don't actually see her sisters in that picture. Interesting. How was your most used emblem not Corrin? Lyndon's ending. He fucking died! Wait, she had offspring? What? God, I had to read that last one so fast I couldn't actually tell what it said. I think it said he died because someone took revenge for the 4 hounds? Alright, that was a fun game. That was an enjoyable game. I enjoyed every second of it. I suppose this is the part where I should give, like, my final thoughts. Hello, retainers! I am so sorry I didn't use any of you. I wish I did. I regret not keeping Clan and Fran by my side that entire time. I should have. They were important characters. Hey! Hey! We got music! Like, proper lyrical music and everything. I want to be quiet and listen to it, but then I'll get copyright stricken. So, let's chat instead. This game was fun. Everyone agrees on it. Everyone talks about how this game has arguably some of the best gameplay in Fire Emblem. And while I do agree that the gameplay is good, the thing that I disagree with everyone is that everybody says the story of this game is bad. And don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna say this is a not lyrical. I'm not gonna say this is a story masterpiece, obviously it isn't. But it was a good enough story for me, man. It was enjoyable, I loved the characters, I felt feelings. I think it was a fine, enjoyable story. I tear it up a few times. I think Citrinne is my favorite Fire Emblem character of all time. Whoever says this story is bad, they're lying. It's not the perfect story, but it's not a bad one. Gameplay was obviously fun. People say the emblem abilities were broken. They're definitely powerful. I wouldn't say they were broken. The game balance was definitely well fitted around them. The emblems were an interesting addition. Really enjoyable, really fun. There was also, of course, you know, the, what's that word? Nostalgia factor that was there. It didn't affect me as much as it should have, quite frankly. I didn't, like, gush when I saw Lyn. But it was kind of cool being able to fight with my old units again, I guess. Part of me wishes it was more than just Lords, because I've always hated the fact that Lords get more attention than other people. Hell, any of you that actually pay attention to the things I do on Twitter probably remember the Great War of CLYL5, where I actively was a complete jackass to all the Marth stands. But I guess it makes sense all the emblems would be Lords. They are the most important characters after all. Oh, what cute little flower. Oh, that's not in his hair, he's holding it. Wait, are those in his hair or is he holding them? I can't tell. It's weird that she cares more about visiting her father's grave than Ivy does, but oh well. These are some really nice pictures. Although these actually kind of point out something my roommate told me about how little importance the retainers hold, that none of the retainers have their own pictures. It's like, hey, look at this lord. Now look at them with their retainers. No solo pictures for you fuckers. You're not important enough. hilarious how Fugato is one of my favorite lords in this game. Or I guess backup lords. But his retainers bore me to fucking tears. Hey, they're right. It's Fate's Anna and... Is that Awakening Anna? I think that's Awakening Anna. And John's family. I guess they helped him find him. Oh, so they said she was a street performer, but she was a street performer with Sadal. Interesting. That's cute. I guess it makes sense you two would be paired up. I mean, who else is there for this man to chill with? This next picture is gonna piss me off so much if they aren't at a grave. I swear to God, you better be at a grave. Hey! Excuse me? Why does that little girl look so much like Marty? Gabe, what are you doing to me? You knew I wanted to see Marty, and you made a tiny little doppelganger of her. What the fuck? Fuck you, Gabe. I mean, yes, I wanted to see Marty in that last picture, but shit, not in that way. What the hell was that? Look at all these, look at all the emblems. Look at all of our protagonists. God, I feel sorry for the actual protagonists that didn't make it. Like, romance music? What do we got here? Fireworks, that's nice.
Today's the day of my coronation. Today, I'll be crowned the Divine Dragon King. I had hoped that all of you would be standing by my side for the occasion. But I guess not.
Shine on! Emblem of beginnings!
Nope.
Worth a try. I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
Aha! I knew we'd find you in
God damn it.
We must have looked everywhere.
Everyone.
Not everyone, just the important ones.
Is going to start any minute now.
The others can go fuck themselves.
Right. Time to get changed, unless you're wearing that.
Yeah, I guess I should, huh?
Wait, what's wrong with that outfit? It's pretty regal.
Oh, hurry up! Come on!
Oh, okay. I'm coming, I'm coming.
You gonna light up, Ring?
Someday, in the future, our paths may cross once more.
Yep.
Our bonds can be reforged time and again. Whenever you desire, you need only say the word.
Engage!
Fuck you. So yeah, the rings are still active. They will come back eventually. I'm not sure where I should put this. I'm just gonna put it in the last slot. And be sure to never touch that file. Oh god, no, nope, nope, nope.
Fire Emblem, engage!
Alright, and I guess that's it. I wish I was actually more popular of a streamer so you guys could have enjoyed this ending with me, but c'est la vie. I'll just have to get better so that you guys can enjoy the next grand ending with me, yeah? But yeah, final thoughts, that was a fun game. The gameplay was amazing. I very much enjoyed the emblems. They were unique. I like having super moves in Fire Emblem. It gives you the wiggle room to just get rid of massive problems. And again, it doesn't feel broken because even though you can pull that shit, there are maps where people could pull that shit against you. Or maps where you have no choice but to rely on that crap. I still remember the absolute hell that was Leaf's map. And facing what I recently found out was meant to be Sigurd and Ishtar there. Not Sigurd and Ishtar. Julius and Ishtar there. It was horrifying. So, yeah, gameplay's fun. Emblem ranks at a perfect level of powerful, but not absolutely ridiculous. Story was fun, characters were enjoyable. Citrinne is quite possibly one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters of all time. Fugato's one of my favorites. John's one of my favorites. Rosardo's probably my favorite example of a leftist character ever. Like, it's clear what Rosardo's supposed to be, but it in no way bothers me like most woke characters do. Because he's such a genuine character. It's so enjoyable to just, like, see and stuff. Overall, it was a fun experience. I think I'm going to try playing this game again as a maddening profile. Don't know how well I'll do in it. Don't even know if I'll stream it, but I might not, who knows. Probably won't. If I stream it, it's going to be way too slow moving. Because I'm definitely going to abuse the Somniel as much as I can. Oh! I don't think Veyle was in the screen before. I guess since I unlocked her, she was added to the previews. That's cool. Anyway, I guess that's enough for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed making it for you all, and I hope you guys enjoyed our little journey here in Fire Emblem Engage. If you enjoyed it and want to see more of my content, you can find me at youtube.com/KingD353. Again, that is youtube.com/KingD353. I regularly upload... such things as Persona 5 Royal, Fire Emblem Free Hopes, Genshin Impact, and the occasional short. Also, if you feel I deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. For as low as $1, you can join my personal Discord. We can chat, play video games, share memes, and have ourselves a grand old time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see all of you beautiful people later. Deuces, Twitch. Oh, they do have little scenes for the backup lords. I honestly thought they only had them for the main lords. I'm still ending the stream now. I just want to kind of see the backup lords animations first. Because I've never seen them actually do the backup lord stuff.
I will protect everyone.
I wonder if they have things for the advanced classes too. I doubt it. I do wish that they gave more importance to the backup lords as well. Because while only Fugato actually, no, that's not true. I like Fugato and Alcrest more than their main lords, personally. So I would have liked them to have more attention than they got. But I suppose it can't really be helped.
Let's have some fun.
Dude, that's such a cool crit animation. Sadly, I didn't see your crit animations till I upgraded you. Yo! Okay, they do have it for the regular characters, too.
I won't waste this chance.
Hey, Lapis. How's my wife doing? You should know. You're her best friend, aren't you? Who the fuck is that? I guess there were no playable lance fighters. It's kind of shitty that they're just sticking the backup lords in with regular-ass people.
Say your goodbyes. That was good training.
Alright, that's enough.